Hello there, and welcome to another news/guide video about the Chinese release of Arena, rather NetEase release. It even kind of rhymes. I'll go with that from now on. So, there's a survey. A link to the website will be in the description below, so you know where to go. I recommend opening the site in Google Chrome if that's not what you're using, because then you can just right-click, translate to English, and bam, you can start answering the questions. So that's pretty much the guide, the video, all that is, necessary to say. But you can stick around and see how I answer those questions if you're interested. And if you yourself haven't played Arena during, the previous test in between 5th and 8th of March, and you can also watch some videos and maybe provide your feedback based on that. Obviously, it won't be as good as if you are playing yourself, but, well, not everyone was as lucky maybe to get to the test, or, as open-eyed to notice that the test was going on. A lot of people just woke up in the middle of the test. Oh wait, what? There's Arena now? What? I want to play. Oh shit, I'm too late. Yeah, that happened to a lot of people. So let's hope that more and more people will start playing Arena from now on, and the word will get out to the world. And yeah, we'll have more and more Western players of Arena, because that's important if Arena is to come back to the West. So, let's go ahead and read the guide. Dear Commander, thank you for participating in Total War Arena Pioneer Test. Your experience and suggestions are our firmest goals. We'll work with developers, create the best Total War Arena for everyone. For everyone, not the Chinese audience, everyone. Let's interpret it as that. So, your age. I am 13, yes. Have you ever played Total War Arena International Service? Yes, I have played both the Steam and Wargaming version. Multiple choice questions. Where did you learn about the test information? Please select 1 to 3 items. Game Media News, Baidu Postbar, QQ Group, Weibo, Games Forum, a friend recommended. I'll go with Josh told me, so a friend recommended. Do you think the new PvP combat gameplay is interesting? It is very funny, so, not so good. I have other suggestions. Do you have any other suggestions? I imagine if I type it here in English, they will be like, I don't know about that. So, let's ask the Western audience, maybe limit ourselves to just the 3 generic answers here. So, do you think the new PvP combat gameplay is interesting? Well, the combat itself is rather the same, but they're probably talking about the new game mode, since that's what's new. And it is interesting, it is fun to play, although it definitely has some drawbacks that they need to work on, so I'll go with so. But I'm somewhere in between. I would rate like 7 out of 10. So, it's neither like 5 out of 10 here or 10 out of 10 here. So, I'll still go with so. Do you understand the fighting mechanism and winning rules of the current 10v10 mode? I think I understand, but there's no way to confirm. And the tutorial doesn't tell you about it, so you need to play a few battles to really start figuring the rules out. I mean, the rules are pretty obvious from the beginning. Like, you load into the game, you see 5 capture points and 2 bases. Like, you know what to do, alright? Fight for the points, fight for the base. Then you see the progression bar of points of each team, and you see like how many points they gain per second. That is pretty clear, like, from the get-go what to do. But then, you have intricacies, how to contest points, how to lock them down, when they're locked down, when they're not, how to reset that capture, all that stuff. So that is not explained, and I would need like a detailed set of rules to be completely satisfied, to make sure that I'm not missing something or I'm not playing the wrong way. So I can walk onto the point. There is one situation like that, for example. because when a point is captured by one team, let's say it's the red team, you can capture it, like decapture it, because you first decapture it and the red thingy goes down, right? So it goes down and then it goes up and turns blue. So you can, for example, be under heavy situation where you know you cannot capture it, but you maybe can flip it. So you take away the point, you capture it like halfway through, so you only decapture but don't capture it back. Sometimes it is bad to decapture it and then run away, because then the enemy team will run to it, capture it again back for themselves, and it will only take them half of the time, and they will lock it down for 130 minutes. And then within those 130 minutes, you know, your reinforcements can arrive, and then they'll have to wait around for the point to be unlocked again. So sometimes it's better to not complete the decapture of the point and run away faster, earlier, rather than, you know, trying to take it away. I mean, you will take away their spawning zone and healing zone, so, you know, it's your call, basically your call. But some people may be unaware of that and then make that call based on incomplete information. So that's why I will go with, well, it takes a few games to understand, that's what I described, fuck. But even after 4 days of playing, 4 hours a day, right? So I played the most arena it was humanly possible. And I think I still don't know every single rule perfectly. So, yeah. So, I don't know, it could be... It's, again, like the case of I rate my knowledge 3 out of 10. It's not the... You know, it takes a few games to understand, because I still probably don't understand it completely. And a few games is a little amount of games. I do not understand his... I don't know, like I'm stupid. Well, I do not understand it fully. I'll go with this, because they're probably like, it's a more generic question to a more generic audience, not as some weirdo like me who likes to dig into that and make sure he makes the right choice. I like being given information, and Arena is pretty good at giving you information of what the hell is going on. So I wish it would continue to do so. But that's more like make a tutorial and, you know, and explain the rules there, make sure everyone understands it. And not a rule provided in-game, in battle itself. Okay. Do you find it interesting to unlock, upgrade commanders and units? Interesting, huh? I mean, I've done that so many times. I've been through so many resets. I've been pretty much through every single reset there was. Holy shit. So do you find it interesting? I mean, there is the new talent system, which changes the dynamic of the commanders, where you need to actually min-max. And I'm not that much of a fan of the current system in its current iteration. So I will go with not so good, actually. CA has a lot to work on in this particular area, and we've discussed more during our podcast, which will be out a few days after this video is out. Let me see. So I think the Arena feedback survey will be out on 23rd March, and then podcast will be out on 27th. Don't quote me on that, because that's the plan, and that may change. I mean, I already changed some things since I wrote that down yesterday. So anyway. Also, the podcast is still not edited, and I still need to edit it, so hopefully I'll just make it in time. Do you think that the training methods for commanders and units are clear enough? The training ones, so like upgrading. Yeah, they're clear. No more to add. Regarding the picture quality and fluency of the test version, your experience is excellent picture quality and high fluency. Yeah, I mean, I like how the game looks. It doesn't need to have like stunning Witcher 3 level of graphics or whatever. I don't care. It needs to be clear and it is clear. I know what's going on, and I can enjoy it on like high settings. Although technically, you know, if I were to play on the lowest settings, the things going on would be even clearer, I guess. There was one time in Salernum when a huge puff of smoke from a burning building got like in my face, kinda, right into the camera, and blocked my vision, which is kinda stupid. But not that big of a problem. And it still uses my wargaming setting and everything, and I was running at 50 FPS, not the 60. So I'll go excellent picture quality, but not smooth enough. That's what I'm going with. Multiple choice questions. In the future, you want to add content in the arena. Please select 1 to 3 items. Chinese camp, so probably Chinese faction, online events, legion system. That's probably like a, you know, a clan system. PvE battle. I mean, we already have that, right? But probably like scenarios. That would be pretty cool, actually. A ladder race. I don't like the sound of that at all. Fuck ladders, fuck leadership boards. Leaderboards, rather. Fuck all of that. I'd like to see PvE battle, yes. Definitely Legion system, since I'm a Legion leader myself. And I mean, Chinese camp is definitely coming. This Chinese release of NetEase release of Arena, and they done it because of Free Kingdoms. They have all the Free Kingdoms assets. Like, let's not delude ourselves. Chinese faction is coming whether we like it or not. No point answering the Chinese camp in here. That though gives us a clue that the Chinese faction is probably not coming with the next test. So there's that. Otherwise they wouldn't really be asking. But maybe they want to gauge the excitement for it. But if I were CA/NetEase, I would wait with the release of the Chinese faction for a better moment than a second test of the alpha, you know? I would definitely wait for it. Do you expect community forums that belong to Total War? Very looking forward, so do not expect. I do like my forums. I definitely do like my forums. I was very disappointed when Wargaming closed their forum for the War Arena. So I am looking forward to it. Oh, additional questions. I have 2 questions 11 now. Are you willing to join the preparation and maintenance of content such as game encyclopedia? I mean, I did join it back in Wargaming and then did close to nothing because I just didn't have time. And then the game died, so that was that. But I was ready to do it sometime later. Right, Kappa. It's like I never promised anything much. I just promised to like do, well, not promised. I'll do tournament Wikipedia pages when I have time for it, and no one else wanted to do it in anyway. So, but it will be in Chinese, so I will be unwilling. Come to the West beaches, then I will be willing. Would you like to recommend to Arena to your friends? Very willing to, yes, definitely. What other suggestions do you have for the current version? I do not know Chinese. If you have more detailed suggestions, please upload an attachment. And you can even select a file. You can fucking upload a picture. Well, I will not do that. I haven't prepared anything and I'm not really feeling like doing it now. And yeah, I'll just, yeah. No Chinese. Sorry, boyos. If you wish, you can leave your contact information. I do not wish, so I will submit. Bam! Thank you for the valuable feedback, Commander. Congratulations, you get a second chance to draw a gift. Nah, I don't need any gift from China. So thank you very much, NetEase, for doing that. Funny survey, very funny. I vote very funny out of so and not so much. So yeah, that's been the survey. Hope you enjoyed the little discussion I created around it. And yeah, go participate in it yourself if you think that you have, you know, something to contribute. And that's an easy survey. You don't need to be very elaborate with it. Just, you know, select some ABC questions, I guess. So, with that, I'll see you, commanders, on arena battlefields.